Did you know? 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 Did you know the United States had 18 shipyards with ported ships about every 8 hours, with a total of 2,711 Liberty ships and 531 Victory ships sent out during the war? Did you know the FDR nicknamed the Liberty ship the Ugly Duckling? He criticized the size and structure of this ship, but championed their purpose. Did you know that the Victory ship was an enhancement of the Liberty ship? Through modernizing the motor, the ship was able to travel farther and faster and bring back thousands of U.S. soldiers from the completion of the war. Did you know that the purpose of the Liberty and Victory ships were built to transport ammunition, tanks, and other essentials needed during the war? Did you know that the first Liberty ships were named after prominent Americans? Did you know that the first Liberty ship was named SS Patrick Henry? And out of those 2,711 Liberty ships that sailed the ocean blue, only 17 were named after African Americans.
I think it is one of the tragedies of our nation, one of the shameful tragedies, at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning is one of the most segregated hours, if not the most segregated hours in Christian America. I definitely think the Christian church should be integrated, and any church that stands against integration and that has a segregated body is standing against the spirit and the teachings of Jesus Christ, and it fails to be a true witness. But this is something that the church will have to do itself. I don't think church integration will come through legal processes. I might say that my church is not a segregating church. It's segregated, but not segregating. It would welcome white members.
Black people back, red lines holding 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 black people back.
Red lines define your life and where you live. Family comes from where you live. Friends come from where you live. Thoughts come from where you live. What you're able to give comes from where you live. Wealth comes from where you live. Legacy comes from where you live. Life comes from where you live. Have you ever thought of your life and where you live? What it took to get you to where you live?
What's that?
An application.
An application for what?
They're needing more workers. I got this at the grocery store.
Who needs workers? Why are they at the store?
The shipyard.
Oh, we've already talked about this. I don't want my wife out there working.
So where do you want her?
Here, at home.
I can't stay in this house forever. Scott, I want to work.
We can get you some work, but not besides me. How about the hospital? Are they looking for any receptionists?
I don't want to be a receptionist.
Well, I don't want you working on my yard.
It's not your yard. It's America's yard. And I deserve to work there just like you.
What happens if you get hurt, Rosie?
What happens if you do? What happens then to our family, Scott? We just sit here and starve? Wait for the government to come in to save us? No. I have every right to live within my full self, to challenge myself to do things that this world says I can't do. I'm doing it, Scott. I'm doing it for our family. I'm doing it for the women before me who could not. And more importantly, I am doing it for me.
the day long, whether rain or shine. She's a part of the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rosie, the riveter, keeps a sharp lookout for sabotage. Sitting up there on the fuselage, that little frail can do more than a male can do. Rosie, the riveter. Rosie's got a boyfriend, Charlie. Charlie, he's a Marine. Rosie is protecting Charlie, working overtime on the riveting machine. When they gave her a production knee, she was as proud as a girl could be. There's something true about red, white, and blue about Rosie, the riveter.
Hello. I hear you're the representative for our union. I've been working here for a little over a year now and have yet to receive my union papers.
Union papers?
Yes, Simon and Steve both received their papers last week. I don't know if mine were overlooked or...
You were not overlooked. Listen, Mrs.
Miss Webster.
Yes, Miss Webster. You are not overlooked. Our union just doesn't consider blacks for union memberships.
But I've been working hard. Hell, I've been working harder than Simon and Steve put together.
I know. I hear you. We just aren't there yet. As soon as our union changes, you'll be the first to know.
I can't wait that long.
I would. This job, your job, is one of the best in the nation. I understand your wants and needs for our benefits. Yet, Miss Webster, I'd encourage you to wait, to be patient. It will all come in time.
Stop throwing rocks from my window or my uncle will actually kill you?
They're not rocks, they're marble.
Doesn't mean my uncle won't kill you.
Some things are worth dying for.
Don't let me be the reason. Thanks for walking me home.
Anytime. So how's day one in Maroon City?
A whirlwind. Got here at 7 and was at school by noon. I already need a break. It's far different than Chicago. A lot smaller than where I live.
It is. But there's a lot to learn about this small town. Can I give you a tour?
Tomorrow?
No, tonight. What you see is what you get. The store's that way, church up there, seeing the school there.
What's up the mountain?
Pure bliss.
What does that mean?
I'll show you tomorrow, after school.